refocusing on the path out.
This was a week of hope.
The Prime Minister praising the Queensland Government for allowing those travelling from hotspots across the border for medical help.
Evidence of the working relationship that is there to deal with the practical issues on the ground.
Jobs, aged care and borders were top of the agenda at the latest National Cabinet meeting. The states agreeing to work on a national code allowing agricultural workers to cross between borders.
You want to move hay to your property on the other side, you've got to put it on a plane out of Melbourne, isolate it for 14 days in Sydney and then send it into your property in New South Wales.
And with no date set for reopening, finding common ground on ways to live with the virus.
I believe we've hit the best model here in the Northern Territory. The Prime Minister's made similar commentary and I'm happy to move to a national model around hotspots.
But just what makes the coronavirus hotspot, the states and the Prime Minister agree needs to be decided.
Because when you have restrictions that are being placed on people's movement in the country based on what is and what is not a hotspot, there needs to be a clear medical and scientific definition of what that is.
And while state and territory leaders revel in their isolation policies.
No new cases of COVID-19 overnight, and that shows that the success of our hard borders.
The economy continues to flatline. The RBA governor saying it's time they chip in, calling for an extra $40 billion worth of projects to be rolled out over the next 2 years.
It's about getting Australians back into jobs. It's about keeping Australians in jobs.
The Prime Minister also allocating an extra $171 million for aged care, while standing by his aged care minister after this appearance at a Senate inquiry.
How many residents of aged care facilities funded and regulated by the Australian Government have passed away from COVID-19?
I'll just have to look up my latest report, Chair. That might take me a moment.
How many residents of aged care facilities have COVID-19 today?
Again, Senator, I don't have the report with the actual detail in front of me.
Those issues are not far from the Minister's mind on a minute-by-minute basis. But look, what's necessary is the actions that he has taken.
Lauren Darragh, Sky News, Canberra.